All right, here we go. Okay, everyone. This is Uncle Roger's review of Jamie making some pad thai.
Uncle Roger haven't reviewed Jamie Oliver for a long time now. Wonder how my old friend doing.
You're going to absolutely love this recipe. This is a modern-day fast food classic, pad thai.
Deliciously healthy.
Why pad thai like that?
Packed with
Why so much
vibrant veg
vegetable?
and
You
topped
sure
with
this
a
pad thai?
crispy chili egg.
Oh no, the words Jamie Oliver, veggie and pad thai, those words don't go together. Uncle Roger think this video gonna give me heart attack. I need my good morning towel for me to scream into.
All right, guys. Sorry for the mess up here. So, what was that glowed fire? I know that my go live notifications. What? No, what are they saying? Let me check it real quick. My go live notification. I don't see what it's saying here. What is it saying on Twitch? If you guys could tell me, if does it say anything bad or is it something okay? Because if it's something okay, that's all right. Okay, all right. That's okay then. If it's funny, it's okay. I'll leave it. All right, back to the video. So, it says, "Watch Chef James. This is one. This one's wild." Well, it is actually. This video is wild. So, Uncle Roger made this video, and I don't think he realized how bad it was. Like, Jamie's making pad thai, and honestly, this pad thai that he made was a little, let's just say, not the prettiest pad thai. And I mean, pad thai, when you make a pad thai, a nice pad thai is lovely. But this one, no. I mean, just look at the expression on Nigel's face here. Uncle Rogers doesn't look very happy, does he?
Traditional recipe would have dried shrimp. It would have fish sauce. And we can't have that because we're going veggie, right? We're bigging up the veg. But I don't want to compromise on the flavour. No way, Jose. So I've kind of evolved this recipe and had some fun with it.
No, Jamie, don't evolve, don't have some fun with anything. Those words coming out your mouth, that's scaring all Asian people all over the world.
We've got some chili sauce,
Chili sauce, wrong.
soy sauce.
Soy sauce, wrong.
Now tamarind.
Tamarind, okay, tamarind correct. Sauce for pad thai is just tamarind, palm sugar, and fish sauce. That's it. If you really want to make it vegetarian, do you know, niece and nephew, they make vegetarian fish sauce also? Yeah? But Uncle Roger don't recommend that. Just eat the real thing, vegan people. Life too short. Just use real fish sauce. Fish almost vegan anyway. Because fish got no leg, got no feeling, can't make sound, it almost plant.
Now tamarind.
All right. Well, Jamie, so he's going to be making like a vegan pad thai, but the thing is I don't think it's 100% vegan, if I remember correctly. Hi, Miranda. When am I making biryani? Well, I don't know. I could make it. I think I have all the ingredients. If not, there's a Indian place that's here that I can get the ingredients from. So for making like any Indian recipes, I'm pretty set. I have everything. I just need to find time to do it because biryani takes a long time. I can't make it in an hour. Yeah, I live stream. Didn't Jamie also use the wrong rice? That was for... Oh, what did he use the wrong rice for? Well, he used the wrong rice for his egg fried rice because he used pre-made rice. What is veggie anyway? Vegan? Vegetarian? I think Jamie's meaning vegetarian. Yeah, he could be meaning vegan. But Uncle Roger's saying it's like vegan, but I think he means vegetarian because vegans don't eat any like meat products whatsoever. That includes no fish. Whereas some vegetarians who eat fish are pescatarians, so they do eat meat or at least seafood. And then you have other vegetarians that don't eat any meat whatsoever, but they may eat a little bit of cheese and they may eat eggs. So it depends. And there are other names for them as well. Nice ones, yeah, not nasty ones, but It's just, it gets a little confusing after a while. And then there was another type. Well, what was that? I forget. There's some raw vegans who only eat raw food, who don't eat like any cooked veggies. It has to be uncooked, raw. You think that veganism is hard, try going raw vegan. And then there was another one. It was it fruitarian or something, where they only eat fruit. I think. I don't know. I saw it in a movie. I forget if that exists or not. Yeah, I can, Radha. If make biryani, I'll try to make it off of like Chef Ranveer's recipe, because his butter chicken recipe that I make a lot at home actually, but I modified the recipe. So I put a lot more spices in it actually than what he has, and it tastes really good. My voice is a bit lower in the stream. Well, I hope if everyone can hear me, we can do a test, but I'm like maxing out the decibels here. I think it's just the mic right now. All right, well, let's see what Jamie is going to be adding to this. He's going to be adding a lot of ingredients that are not, well, in pad thai.
It's from a bean that's sweet and sour. It's a really important flavour in Asian cooking. And then a little sesame oil.
Sesame oil wrong.
Tofu. It's made
Tofu.
out of soybean.
Tofu for pad thai, okay, but need to be square fried tofu. Hopefully he do that.
Tofu. It's made out of soybeans, and it's a great source of protein.
To get your veggie pad thai
Garlic
sauce
good?
going, bash up 2 cloves of
Just
garlic.
chop garlic enough. No need pestle mortar.
All right. The thing is, Jamie, oh, thank you guys for letting me know that the audio is good. Well, on Twitch, it sounds better, no? I think YouTube compresses the sound a little bit. So what Jamie's doing is the type of tofu that he's using right now. If anyone didn't remember this little box, this is the same type of silken tofu that he used to make his egg fried rice, if I'm not mistaken. So the silken tofu is like a really soft, wet tofu. This is a type of tofu that's a little stringy. It's not hard. So Jamie likes to mash it up in his dishes, you know, like with the hands. He just likes to mash it and, you know, crumble it into little pieces. Yeah, so it's one of those things. I mean, if you're going to be making a vegetarian or vegan dish, tofu is great. A lot of people use tofu. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is that me personally, because I'm not a vegan, I don't want like tofu in my pad thai. And since I can't eat shrimp, I can't eat it properly. I have to substitute it with chicken.
And pureed. And then I'm going to use silken tofu.
Silken tofu wrong.
Put in dishes, in cubes, slices. What we're going to do is use it as a foundation of the sauce.
Tofu for sauce?
Grams.
Wait, what? No,
Oh, that's right.
no.
He mashes it.
What Uncle Roger
I
just
forgot
watched?
about this.
Silken tofu is No.
Uncle Roger was, yeah, he's right about this, but he mashed it. I forgot about that. He turns it into a sauce. I forgot. I thought he just like crumbled it. Yeah, guys. So I'm allergic to certain types of shellfish, not all shellfish. I can eat crab, but I can't eat shrimp. Well, at least I used to not be able to eat shrimp. When I was 7 years old, I used to be able to eat shrimp. And then I don't know what happened, but at my 7th birthday, I started to develop an allergy when touching shrimp. But even though I couldn't touch shrimp, I could still eat like a curry paste with shrimp paste in it, which was fine. So it was just, I had like a skin allergy to it. But then I haven't been eating that for a while, and now it feels a little tingly. So it's not a good thing, but it's a little weird, and it is a little strange. And I've had like the test done and everything. Yeah, it is crazy, Marmite, how you develop allergies at certain points in life. Well, I'll give you guys an example. So my dad was a chef, yeah, many years. On his 40th birthday, which was more than 20-something years ago, it was about 30 years ago, he wanted a lobster. He had the same allergy, shellfish allergy. He couldn't eat any shellfish, but he wanted lobster. So he ordered a lobster, and he finished the whole thing, and he had no issue. But prior to that, he couldn't touch it. So I guess that your body changes every so many years. It does. I think I read it's like every 7 years, your body does actually fully regenerate different molecules. You can also like develop other allergies as well, depending on your environment. And it just happened. The problem is when you develop the allergies, that's scary because, it's like the food that you used to be able to eat and you liked. So you want to go back to eating it and you can't. So anytime that you're in, like, especially for me, especially when I was working all the time, anytime that we got any warnings that somebody had an allergy, especially shellfish allergy, you have to take it very seriously. Like, it's no joke. And when you come over here to Spain, you have to be extra careful because a lot of the time with the menus, they may add like seafood stock into something, into a sauce or into another thing, and they don't tell you on the menu. They just do it because it tastes better. So if you're not sure, ask. Like, ask if it contains marisco. Marisco is the word that they use here for shellfish. So if it has like any marisco, no, you don't want it. Void God, I had an allergy from egg. Really? Egg fried rice? You being serious, or is this Jamie's egg fried rice? Because if it's real, then I'm sorry to hear that because that's not a good thing, yeah? That's sad. Well, maybe not if you don't want to eat egg fried rice. UV charmer. So you can go back to eating what you couldn't in the past. That's interesting to know. It is. I don't think it happens to everyone, but it is one of those like little anecdotes that sometimes it happens. So it's just strange.
He put tofu in pestle and mortar, and he's just pounding and destroying tofu. Just leg down from chair. Of course, leg down from chair. Who cooked tofu like this? Jamie, in his egg fried rice, he crushed tofu with hand. But this time, that's not even enough. He have to crush tofu in pestle and mortar. He's just destroying tofu. Jamie Oliver really is the ISIS of Asian food.
Silken tofu is ultra smooth. It'll dip your sauce so silky, it'll cling to your noodles. Then
Any
get building
sauce
flavour.
will cling to noodle. That's how sauce work. That's how any liquid work. It cling to shit.
Okay, well, Uncle Roger, so he is and he isn't right here. It depends on the thickness of your sauce. There are some sauces that are more liquidy than others, and up until this point, I mean, I'm sure there are sauces made out of tofu. Yeah, you can make a sauce basically out of anything, but it's not one of those things that you typically see. So, especially if you're making something that, like pad thai, it has a certain recipe that's an official recipe that you're supposed to make. So, when you go to a restaurant, you can see variations of it, but normally you don't see an extreme variation of it on national TV until Jamie makes the recipe. UV Charmer, this is the moment of crushing tofu made Jamie's credibility as a chef be completely destroyed. Well, the thing is, though, is that like a lot of people I asked in my original video to this, I asked, is like tofu used in some sauces in Asia? And a lot of people said that they do. They make like a tofu based sauce in some countries. See, Farron, I'm allergic to people who put chorizo in paellas. Yeah, that's a popular thing to do outside of Spain. Void God, what's the name of your Twitch? Void God, who are you talking to? Me? I think you know my name, no? You're talking to someone else. Crimson, next time Jamie needs to regurgitate it. Yeah, I know. Joe, can you shout out my brother Michael? Okay, well, hi Michael, how are you doing? Yeah, is your brother watching, Joe? Kemza. It would be interesting to see how he would mess up Swedish food. It would be, actually. It would be. I wonder what Jamie would do with Swedish meatballs. I mean, it's hard to mess it up, though. My Twitch, Void God, it's the same name. So just type in Chef James Makinson. Same. Now, and everybody that has subscribed and subbed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And to everybody that's donated, it really does mean a lot to me. Really. And personally, I prefer doing lives. I like them. They're fun. The only problem is that not a lot of people like to watch lives, at least on YouTube. Twitch, people tend to do this. This is what Twitch is about.
Asian people don't crush tofu like this. Uncle Roger never see white people crush tofu like this either. Where you get this recipe from, Jamie? Outer space? This must be Jamie's worst recipe so far. Why are you trying to turn tofu into sauce? Uncle Roger's sad now.
Silken tofu is ultra.
Is it working? Oh, only one button's working on my stream deck. Okay. So Uncle Roger, he's a little over-exaggerating. No, I mean a little bit. I am Toots. Yeah, Swedish food is delicious, hard to mess up. Sarcastic. Yeah, it can be, but it depends. I mean, anyone can mess up anything, really. You would think that something as simple as a cheese quesadilla would be hard to mess up. Yet, I've seen people mess it up. I've seen people mess them up. Yeah, burning them. Void God, aye, good, you made it to Twitch, good. I think the quality, if I'm not mistaken, is maybe a little better on Twitch than YouTube. So if anyone does have a Twitch account, if you go over to Twitch, and if you also have an Amazon account and you sub, it's free for you guys. So you don't pay anything if you have a Prime account. I would appreciate it greatly because it's free. Free for you, and for me, it's better. Void God, that's why I asking, because Twitch is always better. Yeah, well, Twitch is, the thing is though, is that with YouTube, I upload my videos now in 4K. So I try to have the maximum resolution that I can give you guys. So that way, if you want to see it on TV, you can. The thing is though, with Twitch, they just upgraded my account to do 2K. So if I can increase my bandwidth here with my videos, I have high internet speed. I just don't know how much. I need to check it. I could possibly do that, do 2K streaming. I don't know though. It may not work with everyone.
Smooth.
Oh,
So silky.
Uncle Roger defeated now.
Then get building flavour.
A tablespoon of
The whole thing gonna look like vomit.
teaspoon or two of sweet chili sauce. Then the tamarind. You want a nice tablespoon of this paste. Tamarin's a key ingredient in Worcestershire sauce. So, you know, it's there in your life, you just don't know it.
Okay. Jamie's right about this. It is in Liam Perrin's. It is actually in it. So Worcestershire, you know, the old Worcestershire sauce, the Liam Perrin sauce. This sauce is basically anchovy sauce. It's fish sauce, but it's a fermented fish sauce that has a few other spices in it. It's typically used in Caesar salad dressing, and we do use it with other things. Now, it's a tasty sauce, not by itself, but with other things. The thing is, though, if you look at Jamie's, go back. All right, well, we don't see it right now, but if you look at Jamie's consistency right now, just with the sauce, he's using the soy as a base for the sauce. You can use many different things as a base for a sauce. If you want to use oil, you can use it. If you want to use cream, you can use it. If you want to use even demi or any other, it depends on what sauce that you're using. You know, if you want to use tomato, you can use it. It doesn't matter. So technically you could use like soy, like me personally, because I haven't been an official saucier in the kitchen, but I have made a hell of a lot of sauces in my life, and I love sauces. They're super easy to make. So you can use basically whatever you need to make as the base for the sauce. Also used in Caesar, the drink. I don't drink a lot of cocktails, so that's good. Thank you, Bob, for letting us know. Yeah, I'm not a cocktail person. I mean, I like them, but I don't drink that much anymore. Miranda, what chef? I think the wide format is on repeat, but still live, so new people jumping on don't realize it and might be missing stuff. It's on repeat. The wide? Really? Just let me check. You mean the live stream is on repeat? One moment, guys. Let me just check this, because if that's the case, then we have a bit of an issue. And what do you know? I get an ad. How about that? Okay. All right. Well, I'm watching myself right now. It seems like it's a bit behind with YouTube. It's lagging. Like Twitch seems a lot more current of what I'm doing. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's repeating. I checked. Isn't the saucier the third man in the kitchen? It depends on the kitchen. So normally it depends on the kitchen. In the old French like brigade system, this would be better if I had graphs ready and everything for this. But in any way, you have the chef de cuisine, which is the head chef. You have the sous chef, technically the sous, and then you have the chef de pâtisses under them. Now, the saucier could be the sous chef. The saucier could also be a chef de pâtisses. It doesn't matter. It depends on who is who in the kitchen. The saucier is in charge of all sauces. So technically, he'd probably be the CDP, the chef de pâtisses. The second in the kitchen is obviously the sous, and the sous chef. Well, today they've elaborated in a lot of kitchens on the different positions. So you may have the head chef, executive sous, senior sous chef, junior sous, senior CDP, CDPs, junior CDPs, and then commies, which was the setup that I had in London. It gets complicated because, you know, there's like 50 different levels.
Okay, Uncle Roger understand why he do that. He trying to make tamarind familiar to British people. Uncle Roger use same technique to explain things to Asian people also. Like ketchup is white people's sriracha, and cast iron skillet is white people wok.
It's the most brilliant flavour. And I'm going to put a little teaspoon of sesame oil in there as well.
Oh, sesame oil wrong also.
Half a juicy
Lime also wrong. Lime in pad thai you just squeeze on before you eat, not in sauce. Sauce gonna go in wok. You cook lime in high heat, it's gonna lose flavor.
Half a
Right. So if we look at this sauce right now, you see this nice, lovely little consistency that he has where it looks all chunky. This is not nice. This is not a nice sauce. So instead of using this in a pestle and mortar, it would be better if he would take the little blender, the hand blender, and to use that, because this just doesn't look nice. Okay, I know what you guys are talking about. So, all right, here's the thing. I know there are 2 lives. Let me put on here so people know. I have 2 lives going right now. This is true. The thing is that one live is a short and the other live is the main video. And I didn't put on here that one is a short. So let me just put it on there, because normally I put on here it's shorts. All right, so it's shorts on there. So if you see that, you'll see that it's the shorts. The thing is that YouTube now is pushing to stream twice. So that way your stream will go to the normal video, the normal page, the browser page. And then with shorts feed, it will also be seen in the shorts when you're streaming or scrolling. It's the same. They're trying to do the same thing with TikTok. The exact same. It doesn't look edible. No, pricks. It doesn't look nice. Angus, I have a similar mortar and pestle and I love it too. Not Jamie Oliver brand. Yeah, I need to get a mortar and pestle. I don't have one at home. I was moving so many times these past few years that just I didn't want to collect so many things, because if anyone has moved more than a couple times in a year, you know exactly the feeling of having to repack and to take everything with you. It's laborious. You don't want to be doing it, and it just becomes, you know, a little stressful, especially when traveling or moving internationally. Big Brain Barbarian. I'm on the shorts. Didn't get the notification for normal. Ah, okay, guys. So if anyone is on shorts, just to let you know, if you can see this on the main video, you can go to my channel right now and go onto the main video, and you'll see the main 16:9. And really, I mean, if you're on, like, if you're actually on the main, it doesn't really matter. Even on the phone, you just tilt the phone sideways, and then you have it. That's it. It's just they want it in like the 9, what is it? 16:9, 9:16 format. So yeah, it's in the TikTok format, and that's what they want. I'm sorry. I've been trying to put the ads. Look, so if anybody is on Twitch, I've been trying to put the ads onto nothing with Twitch, but then it punishes. I think it punishes you, the viewer, if I don't have it at least on 2 minutes in an hour. I've tried to put it on the minimum. So Twitch does something a little I don't like with the ads, that they force you to put so many minutes per hour, and if you don't, you get a lower cut. I don't care about that because I earn literally 50 cents from the ads with Twitch. I don't care. So, but they do something to it. I forget what it is. I think that they force you to see like 2 or 3 minutes in the main. This is why I subscribe, so I don't have to watch all these ads. Yeah, Crimson. And I apologize, guys, because on my YouTube channel, it's just how YouTube is. Whether you put ads or not, they put the ads. I mean, literally, even if your channel's not monetized, they will forcibly put ads on your channel. Twitch just wants users to be forced to buy subscriptions. They want our money. Yeah, I know. Blabberhoof. Yeah, I know. It's the same with all the companies.
A juicy lime, and that, my friends, is your sauce.
Look at that. That sauce looks like shit you eat on Fear Factor.
For the all-important noodles, grab yourself a packet.
So these are rice noodles.
Rice noodle, correct?
With 150 grams.
No. You don't want to put in boiling water. You're gonna overcook noodle. Rice noodle, put in room temperature water.
Pan.
All right, well, the room temperature water is not a bad thing. You can do it. It's just going to take a longer time. All right. So if you're in a pinch, put the kettle on, pour that into a little bucket, and you put the noodles in, and they'll soften extremely fast. Jamie, I think, was doing this. I have to defend Jamie with Uncle Roger. He was doing this because I think he wanted to speed things along. Okay? So I will defend Jamie with this. I'm trying to be fair because I do like Jamie. It's just that sometimes when we review Uncle Roger, it's not fun ganging up on Jamie, two people. It's not. I mean, sometimes it is. Like, the sauce looks horrible. I mean, that is absolutely horrible. It's nasty. Nasty consistency. Raven Rose, this is my first time catching a stream from you. Really? Well, welcome, Raven. So, I hope you're enjoying it. We do normally streams around Friday or Saturday. I can try to do more when I get more time, but right now we're doing them at least once a week. Once a week's good. Marmite, that's fine if you take them out when they're done and not leave them in boiling water. True, Marmite. No, true. So, I mean, if you don't leave them in the boiling water, yeah? You don't have to leave them in there. You can take them out and throw them in the pan and start cooking immediately. If everything's ready and you forget to do it, it's not a problem. You can throw them in a bit of hot water. Personally, I do this at home.
And you leave those for about 7-8 minutes, but check the pack, they're all different.
When
Yes, pack tell you how long to cook it for. But remember, pad thai, the noodle still gonna get cooked in wok. So don't finish cooking noodle in water. You need noodle to be a bit undercooked, then finish cooking in wok. You see that noodle, Jamie noodle, I guarantee it overcooked. Gonna be too sticky.
Okay, well, I say that, and then Uncle Roger goes on like a 2-minute rant. So, all right, let me get to your comments, guys. Pricks, do you have Sundays off, Chef? No. Well, Sundays off. All right, so I'll tell you what. My normal schedule, since starting YouTube 5 years ago, I realistically have taken maybe 3, maybe 5 days off since the year 2020 where I don't even look at anything to do with YouTube or any social media. Okay? That means that I literally do something at least every day, whether it be answering comments, checking the metadata, or doing analytics, changing thumbnails, changing titles, tags, whatever, all the time. It's either this or I'm editing, filming, reviewing, or doing something. Well, and cooking once in a while, but something. I'm always doing something. So on a Sunday, tomorrow I'll probably be either editing or doing another video. I never stop. I mean, I'm the only one doing everything anyway, so I have to keep going, because if I don't, nothing's going to get done. The spaghetti will get more slimy than you know what. Yeah, no, I know. The spaghetti will get a little slimy. Actually, with rice noodles, they do get very sticky. So if you do take them out, you need to put them in another like pot of like ice water or something to stop the cooking process. Let's see, Seb Dukes, 1170. What do you think of Japanese food? I came back from a 3-week trip to Japan. Ooh, congratulations. And every single dish except one that I had was incredible. All right, well, personally, I love Japanese cuisine. I love it. I've never been to Japan, but I really want to go. But I absolutely love it. All the types of fresh fish, sashimi, sushi, even the tempura. I love it. I really do. And if I get to go to Japan, I hope you enjoyed your trip. Yeah, really, because I really want to go. I have a lot of friends that have been to Japan, and a lot of them recommend going for a while because, one, it's not easy to see everything in a short amount of time, and well, two, it's a long way, isn't it? I mean, we're literally on the other side of the world. It was amazing, man. I hope you get to go soon. Oh, I hope so too. Maybe next year. Maybe. I don't know. I would love to go. Any future plans with Vincenzo Carb Eats? Well, right now Vincenzo's been a little busy since he's been back to Australia. He just got back. So I've talked to him recently, and he's busy. He's very busy. So I don't know if he wants to do like some more collab videos soon or not. We'll probably do them. I don't know, maybe around Christmas or not. I don't know yet. But I'll let you guys know if he is going to do something. And then, of course, if we ever do anything together in person, I'll definitely let you guys know that we're doing something. I've been trying to do a cooking video with him, and he keeps going to Italy. He keeps, well, he's busy, actually. So Vincenzo, if anyone doesn't know this, runs a travel business. So in summer, Vincenzo gives guided tours in Italy, and there's only so many people that can book this, and he's busy as you know what during summer.
Run them under cold water.
That stops the cooking process.
See? It already overcooked.
You leave those for about 7-8 minutes, but check the pack.
Jamie, this Asian noodle, not pasta. Don't just follow instruction on box. Niece and nephew, you can't trust instruction on Asian noodle packaging. Anyway, it's all wrong. You have to cook with feeling.
And then just add a little sesame oil.
All right, well, you shouldn't. To be honest, I don't read the packets on any of the normal pasta boxes anyway. I don't. I just check it, and when the pasta's done, it's done. When you get to the point of being more confident in the kitchen and you can cook without having to read the packets, is better. Because if you have a pasta of spaghetti, for example, and it says like 8 minutes, at 8 minutes, it may still be a little underdone. So you need to really check for yourself. It's just one of those things. It's with everything. It's not just with the Italian pasta. That's okay.
To stop them sticking.
Sesame oil again? No, to stop them from sticking. Don't overcook it. Simple.
What dish is he doing now? Pad Thai. Today he's ruining Pad Thai. All right, so Jamie is adding oil to the noodles to stop them from sticking. Reason why. Rice noodles have a tendency when you take them out of the water to stick like a you-know-what to each other, like extremely bad, and you can't unstick them. So you have two options. You have three. You can either add oil, you can throw them in the dish as you're cooking, or you can drop them into a bowl of ice water to keep them in water. All right, it stops the cooking process, but they won't stick to each other, or at least not as easily. Because if you add a lot of sesame oil to this, which you can do, the thing is that is a lot of sesame oil. A teaspoon of sesame oil can make a difference in a dish. Jamie's adding tablespoons of sesame oil. All right, let's see, guys. Well, chat's busy tonight. Vomit noodles. Yeah, maybe. Not really. They're not that bad.
Lightly toast and bash
massaging
up
it.
20 grams
Okay.
of salted peanuts.
Peanut, good.
Give a glorious crunch to the veg.
Pad Thai is that kind of brilliant mix of veggies, but then you get things like salad and herbs that are raw and cold and fresh. So there's that kind of jarring of hot and cold, crunchy and soft. It's just a brilliant thing.
Honestly, Uncle Roger, don't know if I can continue to watch this.
So there's that kind of jarring of hot and cold, crunchy and soft.
What he's saying, Pad Thai jarring of hot and cold. Where got cold thing in Pad Thai? You eating Pad Thai with ice cube, is it? What? Pad Thai, no jarring of hot and cold. It's just noodle dish. Keep it simple. Jamie, olive oil.
I've got some...
Oy. Well, I don't know. Jamie he's going off on one of his little things about making this dish. No, Miranda, I didn't see Cody saying hi. Sorry, Cody, I didn't see it. Hi. Yeah. Oh, and guys, no. Let's see what some of these comments. Chat is really busy tonight. This is good. Yeah, the busier the chat, guys. Thank you, because that means the video is going to do better with the algorithm, at least on YouTube. The more chat, the more YouTube likes it. I need to put this on slow chat so I can read some of this stuff. All right, let's see. Do I watch football? I used to watch football, American football, when I was in Seattle. This was during the time when the Seahawks were winning the Super Bowl and everything. I don't watch football. I don't watch sports, really. I used to watch the Olympics a lot. Right now, no. I just mainly do videos and nothing else. Play some games, videos, that's it. No life, just this. And cook. Well, I cook a couple times a day as well. Yeah, go Hawks. I remember them. Well, they used to be better years ago. So, me personally, Jamie is... Here's some... Oh, what is he putting in there? He's putting little broccolini in there. This is a strange recipe. So if anyone didn't see this, recently Jamie did come out, and maybe we'll review it if it's a video. It was an interview, I think. But Jamie admitted what happened to his empire, right? Because Jamie had a massive restaurant empire many years ago, and just before COVID, it collapsed, the majority of it. And for many years, a lot of us were saying that, well, thinking that it was because of mismanagement. And Jamie came out saying exactly that he basically overstretched himself and he couldn't manage all the restaurants that he had all over the UK and the world. So from my point of view, because it depends really on who you hire to take care of this, Jamie probably didn't hire the right people to manage his empire correctly, and or he may have micromanaged. I don't know Jamie good enough to know if he's a micromanager. I don't think he is, because he's always on TV and he's doing his own thing. But it seemed like that this is what happened. So if you go to London now, I mean, I haven't been back to London since 2017, and I remember seeing his restaurants everywhere.
Broccoli, some asparagus,
Oh,
Wrong.
he is
corn,
putting that.
Wrong.
pak choy, the outer leaves.
Pak choy. Classic mistake. Oh, how to make this dish more Asian? I know. Let's put this Chinese sounding vegetable in there. Pak choy. Woo! Yeah!
Cut the core of the pak choy in half and the baby corn. Keep the asparagus tips and finely slice the stalks.
Why isn't he using any bamboo shoots while he's at it? He should be using some bamboo shoots too, no? Asparagus, yeah. He's adding some asparagus to it.
Some bean sprouts here, which
Okay, bean sprout,
Okay.
only correct vegetable.
I just want to kind of click them off. This
Romaine.
stuff can change up. What's available in the supermarkets, the markets, your budget. That's what's cool about this.
He's making a salad on top of this. What is he going to use the romaine for? I mean, honestly, he has romaine leaves. He's making a salad out of this. Pandas will love a bamboo pad thai. I think the pandas would. I think they would. Raven Rose, I'm Asian myself, but this is crying emoji. I know. I mean, here's the thing. I have tasted many. Let me zoom in. I've tasted many recipes of Jamie. All right. I've recreated a decent amount of them. I have the only recipe, let me put it nicely and positively. The only recipe that I did happen to like without having to tweak it was his carbonara. Although I would still have put less pepper in the carbonara because he put too much. It was too spicy. Yeah. And I like spice. I love habaneros, so I like spice. But that was too spicy. But everything else that I've tried, from his butter chicken, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen that video, go see it. Everything had to be modified.
Slice of shallot.
Shallot, correct? Okay.
Start to dry fry all the vegetables.
Wait, what? What? Dry?
Wow.
What the hell?
That's
And
right.
char, and give you some
Is he frying shallot with no oil at all? Oh, Uncle Roger's so upset. It not just laid down from chair. My whole body is laid down from chair. Pad Thai need oil, Jamie. Hiya. That pan just comes straight from factory. It dry as hell and he whacked shallot in there. No oil, no lube, just nothing. Walao, he just raw dogging shallot into pan. Hiya.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was a swear word, no? I think that was a swear word. I am to be brutally honest, I haven't had much luck with Thai food. Around here, it's too damn sweet. Well, are you in the US? Because in the US, a lot of places add a lot of sugar to pad Thai and everything, like too much. If anyone hasn't seen our review of Adam Ragusia in the US, yes, okay. So you're back home. So, because I'm from if anyone didn't know, I am American, I'm from the US. But in any case, Adam Ragusia made a pad Thai video. I reviewed that 3 months ago, and he put an enormous amount of sugar in that recipe. Like, he put ketchup in it. All right, ketchup already has sugar in it, but then he put an enormous amount of white sugar in there. So, and he said he put less than what they normally put in the mall pad Thai, but I'll tell you that normally they put too much sugar in a lot of the food back home. And I'll be honest about this. They do. Because anytime that you even look at things that shouldn't really contain high fructose corn syrup, like bread, they put that in the normal bread. So you have to buy more of the organic bread unless you make it yourself to actually add either sugar or honey to it. They put sweets in everything. Subdux 1170, I'm from the EU. Well, I'm living in the EU right now. Where in the EU, may I ask? Chef, did you hear that Jamie responded to Uncle Roger? I did, but it wasn't a real response, was it? It was more like a Uncle Roger who in a short. That's what Jamie made. Thank you for the donation, Samuel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You're the best YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. If anybody has subbed to me and anybody's donated, I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. It really means a lot. Like 4 years ago, I never thought that any of my videos would do well, honestly. And now my reaction videos have done so well that it stopped me from doing cooking videos. But that doesn't mean that you can't watch my reaction videos. You can watch both of them, yeah? Because and if anyone doesn't know, I do have still like over 100 recipe videos, and I made one not that long ago. Cartoon World, you start gaming live stream, Chef? Maybe I want to. All right, so my only question about this, because I have to modify my setup here. Somehow I have to share the screen while I'm gaming. So since like Battlefield is a little taxing on my PC, and I have a like sturdy PC. I have a really powerful one. I have to think about this, how I'm going to do this, because I have to watch a couple of YouTube videos on how to get this to work. Because I have to stream to you guys live, like me gaming. So if I can, I will. But right now, that's not a priority. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Another donation. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I haven't been to Norway. You know that? I've been to Copenhagen, I've been to Denmark, and I've been to Sweden. I've always wanted to go to Norway. I haven't gone yet. I really haven't. I'll need the donations if I visit, because everyone that's told me that they visited, including my aunt and uncle, that it is extremely expensive in Norway. Like, what was it? I think my aunt said that she ordered a pizza, a normal size pizza, and I think it came out to 40 euros or 35 euros at the time that she was there. I don't know where she was. I think she was further up in the north. I forget the name, but I think so. So Norway is if anyone hasn't been, is a beautiful country. It's extremely beautiful, but extremely expensive. And the people are very nice. The Nordics, very nice.
Niece and nephew, use oil. It make everything cook better. Dry frying is like dry humping. Nobody want that shit.
Smokiness. So
And he didn't say anything. This doesn't work, does it? Hold up, one moment. My little stream deck doesn't work. Where is it? There it is. Is it going to play? No. You serious? All right. Well, in any case, I can't play it. But that was a moment that I should have been able to play Sorry Children. That was horrible. I mean, honestly, Uncle Roger should have said Sorry Children, something. He got rid of this. He hasn't been saying this anymore. Sorry, children. That was nasty, wasn't it? Bad Uncle Roger. He should be put in time out. Void God, why don't you just react to these videos without Uncle Roger? Your channel has grown enough to stay afloat. Well, I'll tell you what, Void God. I have like, what? I have at least half of my reaction videos are without Uncle Roger. But personally, I like reacting with Uncle Roger because he throws in with some of these videos a lot of humor that I can play off of. Because if I don't have Uncle Roger being bad cop, then I have to be bad cop and I have to be a little raunchy or be a little, well, I don't want to say mean, but be a little, sarcastic. And a lot of people may take that poorly. So if he's the bad guy, then that means that I'm the good guy because I try to be nice. Then just bring me in. I'm more funny. Oh boy. But in any case, if anyone's wondering, if I had ever, while learning how to cook, ever put shallots in a dry pan and started cooking them without oil, I would have been smacked. Yeah, to saute, you have to use fat. And to saute is to cook hot and fast, but in fat, in oil or butter. If you don't do this, you will have less contact with the food. Now, with mushrooms, you may want to reduce the moisture from them. That's fine. If you want to sweat the mushrooms without oil, they will absorb the oil, but you won't get that nice golden brown color unless you have some sort of fat, preferably olive oil because it's easy, or butter. Butter's good as well.
we're gaining flavour. If you dry fry asparagus,
No.
nuttiness.
What happened to your sesame oil? You using so much earlier. At least put some sesame oil in there. Better than this.
I'll go in with some of these bean sprouts, some of our noodles. Get yourself a little water. And this is a screaming hot pan.
Not just pan screaming. All our Asian ancestors screaming also.
Get yourself a little water.
The water gonna overcook noodle even more higher. The noodle gonna be soggier than baby food. What you doing, Jamie?
Kind of goes a little bit crazy now.
All right, so if anyone's wondering, why did Jamie add water to this? Jamie's not using any oil. It's not cooking. So basically, he has to add something. He either has to add fat or water, some sort of liquid. If he adds water, he's going to boil it. So he's basically boiled the veg. Yeah? This is what he's done. Void God, you should try either reacting or making Middle Eastern food. Well, I made some butter chicken, and that video, my reaction, it was a reaction remake, so it was like Future Canoe, no? And we made butter chicken from Chef Ranveer, and I think that video's gotten a lot of views. I think so. There's no flavor in there, just water. Well, you get a little flavor from the veggies, but you need salt. So he's already adding a lot of like soy, which is salty, so you don't want to overcompensate. But, you know, it's one of those things. Controlled burn. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for subbing. Thank you, guys. If anyone is on Twitch, feel free to join me on Twitch. You can join for free. Yeah, you don't need a sub, but if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. For 1 month, it's free.
So this is exciting, right?
It's not exciting. It's heartbreaking.
Then a nice wodge of this.
Diarrhea sauce.
Start tossing it around. This is the fast bit, so you've got to concentrate a bit more, but it's not hard. It's not hard. It's exciting. So in we go.
No. Metal spoon in non-stick pan. Usually that biggest sin in Asian kitchen. But this video is so terrible that metal spoon in non-stick pan, that's the smallest mistake.
Crushed nut.
Oh my goodness. Poor Jamie. This is a bad recipe. I'll tell you, he's getting one after another hit from Uncle Roger, isn't he? Void God, I think he... What? Void God? On Twitch? Let me just go to Twitch right now. I haven't been noticing. From what it's saying on Twitch, I'm still at about 800 followers. You mean, are you talking about Twitch or YouTube, Void God? Because I think you're talking about YouTube, no? Because YouTube, I may have gained 1,000, yeah. YouTube's been picking up recently with shorts. It's fantastic. Everyone watch your shorts today. Yeah, they love shorts on YouTube. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's very good. That is. So, what was I saying here? From the stream. No, that's even better. No, that's better. It does look bad. I mean, honestly, if I were to look at this right now without knowing what it is, it kind of looks like a bowl of veggies with maybe a little bit of, I don't know, Parmesan cheese crumbled on it. It really does. Like, if you didn't know what it was, but then you can see like rice noodles in here. It may look like a little salad, but it doesn't look like it's pad thai. Boy, you know, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to imagine what this tastes like because I've tasted a lot of Jamie's videos. A lot. Videos, his recipes, not his videos. So bad I can taste them, no? And I'll tell you, the worst one that I had was his butter chicken recipe. And if any of you haven't seen my remake, Adeline, you poor thing, oh, thank you. If anyone doesn't or hasn't seen that video, please check that video out because I'm honest about the flavor here, yeah? And I have a good palate. I don't have a bad one. I don't smoke. I don't drink a lot. I brush my teeth, so I have a good palate. And that is one of the worst recipes I have ever tasted from him. It was so bad after the recipe, after I finished the video, that I picked the chicken out because chicken, I didn't want to throw it out. I tossed the sauce and I remade Chef Ranveer's butter chicken recipe for dinner, and I added that chicken back in. And then it wasn't bad. It was good. And I even smoked Chef Ranveer's sauce. So I got a little bit of applewood and I smoked it. Yeah. And that just adds more flavor to it. But Jamie's, that was a tough recipe. And this one, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say that, you know, because I haven't tasted this, so I don't want to say that it tastes bad, but I'm thinking that it doesn't taste very good.
Lettuce leaves, get in some coriander, mint and basil, and wedges of lime.
only herb in pad thai is garlic chive, coriander, mint, and basil. Like, what it gonna taste like? It's just too many things, Jamie. Too many things.
And then we want a little dry fried egg. So wipe out your pan.
Dry fry
fried
again.
egg.
And of course you need a non-stick pan for this.
Sprinkle with salt and chili flakes, and when it's crispy, flip it over and give it just 30 seconds.
Yeah, Jamie said you need a non-stick pan for this. That's pretty obvious you do. Well, common sense isn't common, is it? Some people would use stainless, but you have to use a non-stick pan if you're not going to be adding any oil to this. You have to, but I would recommend adding oil. I don't recommend adding just the egg to the pan. I think Jamie's trying to do a very like low-fat pad thai because he's adding almost no fat whatsoever into this. It's like nothing, just veggies. Little bit of carbohydrates with the rice. That's it. Nothing else. Void God, you should make a Discord server, chef. I have one. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I have a Discord, and it should be letting you guys see the link. Bummer. All right. Where is the link? Where is the link for Discord? I don't have it here. Okay, let me go to a video and see if I have it on here. I'll give the link to you guys. Do I not have it on here? Facebook, Patreon, YouTube membership. No, I don't have it. Shoot, I don't have it on here. Let me. I don't know. I don't have it on here right now. Well, in any case, here it is. There we go. Stream Elements just did it. All right, so let me put this on YouTube so all of you can have it as well. So if anyone wants to join Discord, I have a Discord. And you're welcome to join. Yeah, it's free. If you want to talk to us, you can. We have about 100 members, more or less, so it's still a little small. But if you want to share recipes, or you want to just talk recipes, or talk about Uncle Roger and Jamie, you can. You're more than welcome to.
Look at that. Yeah.
The pencil new, it comes straight from factory. If you listen to it, you can hear the sweatshop worker crying.
And then the last little kiss is of soy sauce.
Soy sauce wrong.
So that, my friends,
Why vegetables sticking out like that? This food so shit, even lettuce trying to escape.
it's all I've got to do now. Get myself some chopsticks.
All you got to do now is go to Thailand and apologize.
Let's get amongst it.
Ugh. That's the worst noodle pull ever.
The use of that tofu
What the hell?
sauce is a bit of a game changer.
Asian food, the game perfect already. No need game changer, Jamie. Don't change game, change yourself.
Second, like
You see,
a dish that's healthy.
he eat one
Not only is
bite.
it delicious,
Notice how
but
he
it's-
only eat one bite. No second bite. He just pushing noodle around. Even he know it's terrible.
It's hard to say with Jamie whether or not he likes this, because keep in mind, Jamie's been on TV for more than 20 something years, almost 30. All right. And sometimes, I mean, you can tell somebody doesn't really like something, but Jamie has probably had to come up with a new recipe almost weekly for many, many years. And this recipe, I have to say, is one of the recipes that I don't think it may be the best. Jamie is a proper Muppet. Well, I don't want to say that. I mean, he is a little, well, let's say, he is unique, all right? He is with his recipes. He himself, Jamie, has a good personality. This you can't deny, because he is a people person. He is an excellent presenter when it comes to being on camera. He's fantastic. He started, if anyone doesn't remember, as the Naked Chef. So he was in the right place at the right time, and someone from the BBC, I guess, saw him, and they wanted him to be on TV, and that was his new position. And he was famous, like really famous during the 90s. I mean, he was the same, if not more famous than Martha Stewart and Gordon, because Gordon, the difference was, I think, that Jamie, though, stopped cooking professionally and started with TV, and Gordon just kept doing the kitchen and then had his own TV shows. People person with questionable recipes. Yeah, well, I mean, no one's perfect. And the thing is with Jamie is that a lot of these recipes I'm sure he's made, but some of these recipes I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are not his. I'm sure that some of these are some of his little minions, no? Jamie's restaurants are better than his food. Yeah, well, that's that's a good one, huh? But the thing is that I've never been to a Jamie restaurant, so I can't say. I've never been. I've never been to even one of Gordon's restaurants, and I don't know. But a lot of people said that they weren't bad. What am I drinking? Tea, green tea, right now. Always a cup of tea. Green tea is it has a little less caffeine than black. Yeah, but they're not all closed, Marmite. So Jamie did have a new, if I'm not mistaken, I just made a short actually, but Uncle Roger in his home city in Indonesia saw Jamie's restaurant. It was brand new.
Super nutritious and really cool. I love it.
Look at this pad thai. Ugh. If you want to make vegan pad thai, it's simple. Just substitute with vegan fish sauce, and dry shrimp you can substitute with mushroom because they both give pad thai umami flavor. That is vegan pad thai, very simple. Jamie Olive Oil, you're the first chef who made Uncle Roger fall down completely from chair. Uncle Roger extending invitation, man to man. When Uncle Roger hit 10 million subscribers, I'm happy to fly to wherever you are. We make one Asian dish together, okay? Can be fried rice, can be ramen, can be pad thai, you choose. And if you agree to film together, Uncle Roger will even eat chili jam with you, okay?
Well, that was it. I hope all of you enjoyed the video, but since then, to be clear, Uncle Roger has achieved the 10 million and Jamie ignored him. What a surprise, no? Because Jamie has not acknowledged him except for a short, like a couple weeks ago or a month ago, where someone mentioned Uncle Roger and he said, Uncle Roger who? Jamie knows who he is. He's just ignoring him. A little like how Uncle Roger is ignoring me and Brian, no? To react to. Well, Brian talks to Uncle Roger. Brian has his phone number, I think. But no reaction videos. No. James, I'm tired of reaction to Uncle Roger. You are a chef. Yes. Let's see, where is this? Cook for us. Well, RT2, I recently made a recipe. Like not that long ago. Which one was it? I don't remember what it was. I made something. Oh no, I do now. I remember. It was a stir fry. I made a few months ago. It was like 2 months ago. Yes. I've had a pretty bad month, or a couple months. I had COVID twice in August. September is when everybody's back from school, and I had a few family get-togethers and all that. So I've been pretty busy this past 2 months. And well, the rest of the months I was trying to push. So in June and July, I was doing 2 reaction videos a week, 2 lives a week, and posting a short a day. Now, one person recording and editing 2 full long videos to post twice a week, plus doing 2 lives a week. That is a lot of work because normally the video that I think I'm going to be posting tomorrow, it took me 3 days to edit. Yeah? 3 days. And I don't mean just 3 days of editing for an hour, 3 days of editing for like 4, 5, 6 hours. And after about 6 hours of editing, you get a little like tunnel vision. You need to take a break and just see if you made any mistakes. And I'll tell you, yeah, editing, even after 5 years, it gets easier. But I still make mistakes with editing. So sometimes, and I do notice this after posting, like once in a while, there are little mistakes. So if you can see those mistakes and point them out, I'd appreciate it. Void God, you should edit an hour and stop for an hour. It helps. Yeah, I know. But the thing is that when you want to get done with a video, like you want to get done with it, I don't want to just like, oh, take another hour. I just want to get it done, finish it. But then, you know, you need a little bit of inspiration on how to make the video a little better, because when you're editing, you can work a little magic. So normally how I do it, I should probably show you guys. We could do that as a live, actually. I edit live if my PC will allow it. I don't know, because DaVinci may freeze. Void God, my dad is an editor. He taught me. Really? Oh, well, very nice. Well, I'll tell you, learning from somebody that's a professional is fantastic, because it takes a lot of work when you teach yourself on how to edit. Jasperonality, you should do a reaction to your own mistakes. Yeah, I should actually. That's not a bad idea. The only thing is I delete most of my mistakes, so you can't see them. Hey, Doe. Hi. So, guys, but in any case, normally what I do with my reactions is I record everything. I put it in DaVinci because I use DaVinci Pro. I do a first pass just to make the cuts to make sure everything is like situated. I do a second pass to then fill in all the gaps and to make sure that I don't repeat myself 50 times over, and to cut out some of the mistakes. And then a third pass to make sure that I didn't have any errors, and to also add any extra embellishments if I can to the video, as well as coloring and everything else, audio. But it takes on average about, if the video is about 10 minutes, I can finish it in a day. I can finish the video in a day. If the video is more than 20 minutes, it would take me about 3 days. And the video that I just recently finished is over 30 minutes. So it was a big video, like really big to edit. And these videos I don't look forward to, because it takes me like 3 times the amount of work just for the video. So if the video doesn't do good, it's 3 times the amount of work for nothing. And it hurts a little bit too, because you do put work into it. I mean, a lot of people think that a lot of my videos are just reaction videos, but if you look at my videos, I try to add information to them. Some of them are a little difficult to add information, but I do try. And so they're more like review videos than reaction, but reacts is the keyword that's popular, no? So that's on the one hand, but the other hand is that I do all of this myself, including the thumbnails. And to do all that yourself, if nobody has ever tried editing and teaching yourself how to edit, try, okay? I'll even give you a tip. DaVinci Resolve is free. You can download it for free. It's completely free. You don't have to pay anything. It's safe to go to the official website, download DaVinci, and try editing. And you will see how complicated it can be. If you want, I can give feedback when editing if you edit on stream. Oh, that's an idea. Okay, I'll think about that. The thing is, Void God, I do admit that I do everything maybe a little bit on the hard way, because I'm not a professional editor, so I didn't develop a setup to be organized with editing and to have certain shortcuts. So I don't use shortcuts. I edit everything manually. And I know that's bad, and that means that nothing is ever the same size, but that's the way that I taught myself, and that's it. I'm not a professional editor. Live voice channel Discord so has no international fees. I don't know, Crimson. I don't think so, because I was using the voice channel to do like lives with Vincenzo. Rasa? Oh, no way. I was just watching the rest of the last live you did. I cut you live. This is the greatest evening. Oh, thank you, Rasa. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. We just finished the live, and if you want, you can go back and watch it. This was a fun one too. It was actually quick. We finished this in under an hour and a half. Very quick. That's a good way when you use edits with shortcuts, you can improve instantly. Yeah, I know. I know you can. It's just that, you know, it's just one of those things. Jasperonality, yes. Editing is a pain in the ass. It is. It is. You get very tired of it too when you do like 3 videos in a week. Like, I'm up to here sometimes. I don't want to edit anymore. How about you just do it in your Discord and share screen? Maybe I could. Maybe. But, you know, I was thinking of different things to do besides, because honestly, I mean, if I can do more things than just react videos, doing live streams, I'll do them. I love it. If I can do, if when I do get the setup, I'm going to do a few cooking videos live, okay? Because that way I don't need to edit them. I'll just get it and finish it, get it done. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. So, guys, it's 6:30. I need to get going, but I really appreciate you, and I thank you very, very much for everybody that has subscribed and donated. I appreciate it greatly, and thank you, Samuel, as well, for your donations. I really do appreciate it. If anyone has any like questions on anything, then ask me over in YouTube. And for everybody watching on Twitch, I apologize if I didn't like answer any of your chat or anything. I cannot see your chat with my setup right now. So I can't see anybody on TikTok. Sorry, TikTok, not Twitch. If anyone has any like suggestions as well on what to review next, let me know. I may do well, actually, I probably should. I'll do a poll or something on YouTube so you guys can maybe pick. But if you have any other like suggestions or anything, let me know. And I hope all of you have a fantastic day and a fantastic evening as well. And until next time, take care. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow at 5 p.m., the same time as today, I will be releasing another video on YouTube. All right. So please watch that video because YouTube's been acting horribly strange since August. Until next time, guys, take care. Have a great day. And let me end the stream now. Thank you. Bye. Oh, it doesn't work. If I go here, where is it now? It doesn't work. No? Here we go. No? In stream? Oy, honestly. Okay, yeah, fail. I know. It's the Stream Deck. It's not working. Fantastic. Okay, now I have to figure this out. In any case, guys, have a great night.